In the heart of an ancient forest, there was a tree unlike any other. It stood taller than the rest, its branches stretching towards the heavens and its roots digging deep into the earth's core. The villagers who lived nearby called it the song tree, for every evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, the tree would hum in a melody so beautiful that it could bring tears to the eyes of anyone who heard it. The villagers believed that the song tree was the guardian of the forest, and its music kept the balance between nature and humanity. For centuries, they lived in harmony in a forest, taking only what they needed and always giving thanks to the song tree. One summer, a wealthy merchant arrived in the village. He was a man of ambition, always seeking to grow his wealth and power. When he heard of the song tree, he scoffed at the villagers' reverence for it. "A tree that sings? Nonsense," he declared. But when he heard the tree's melody for himself, he was entranced. The merchant quickly realized that if he could sell the wood of a magnificent tree, he would become richer than he's ever dreamed. Despite the villagers' protests and warnings, he gathered a group of lumberjacks and set off to chop down the song tree. As the first axe struck the tree, the song tree's melody turned mournful. The birds that nested into his branches flew away, and the animals of the forest gathered, watching silently as man hacked away. The tree's song grew fainter with each blow, until finally, with a great groan, the tree fell. The moment the tree hit the ground, the forest grew eerie silent. The melody that had filled the air for centuries was gone, replaced by an emptiness and chilled the hearts of the villagers. The merchant, however, was too blinded by greed to notice. He ordered the wood to be cut and transported back to the city, eager to meet his fortune. But as the wood was loaded onto carts, it began to wither and rot, turning to ash before the merchant's eyes. No matter how much he tried, he could not salvage a single piece. The villagers whispered that the song's tree spirit had cursed him, and indeed, the merchant's wealth dwindled, and he was soon left with nothing but his own regrets. With the song tree gone, the forest began to change. The once clear streams dried up, the animals grew scarce, and the trees withered. The balance had been broken. The villagers, who had always depended on the forest for their survival, struggled to find food and water. They realized too late the true power of the song tree and the importance of living in harmony with nature. One night, as the villagers huddled together, they heard a faint melody on the wind. It was a song of the forest, soft and distant, but unmistakable. Into the heart of the forest, the villagers followed the sound deep into the heart of the forest, where the small sapling stood in the place where the song tree had once been. The melody was coming from the sapling, a promise of hope and renewal. The villagers vowed to protect the sapling, nurturing it with care and respect. As the years passed, the sapling grew into a mighty tree, and the forest began to heal. The streams flowed again, the animals returned, and the song tree's melody filled the air once more. The villagers never forgot the lesson that they learned, that true wealth of a forest was not its wood or its resources, but in the harmony and balance it brought to their lives. And so they lived in peace with the forest and always listened to the last song of the song tree.